Hare Krishna, dear devotees, glories to Srila Prabhupada. We'll begin class, and I said it will be a short class, unfortunately, and we'll chant japa. And we'll see, I don't know, maybe Prema Ratna can translate the whole class. If she can, then it doesn't have to be a short class. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Brhad Bhagavatamrita, Chapter 5, Text 92. Is the sound clear? Yes. Okay. Usually it's not. It's this new data connection I got for emergencies like this. I guess it's working. Tattan mahaprema vaharakama kasmin api dvaparakala sheshe golokanato bhagavan sa Krishna Kritsnam saporno vataratyamusmin. Translation. When the personality of Godhead, Krishna, Lord of Goloka, wants to enjoy his various pastimes of the highest pure love, at the end of a certain Dwarpara age, he descends to the material world in that special place. He descends complete with all his partial expansions. Commentary. Beginning with this verse and continuing through text 172, narrator now describes the most confidential glories of Bhama Vrindavan, Goloka's manifestation on earth. To prepare the grounds for establishing these glories, in texts 92 through 101, he first demonstrates the super excellence of the Lord of that abode. The current verse explains why and when Lord Golokanath appears on earth in Mathura Gokula. The reason he descends is to satisfy his own desires. He is eager to taste the pleasures of supercharged prema. And the time he descends is during the final earthly years of Dwarpara Yuga, the age that from its dawn to its dusk lasts 2,400 years of the demigods. But as we know from authoritative scriptures, Krishna comes to earth not at the end of every Dwarpara Yuga, but only during the 28th Dwarpara Yuga of the 7th Manvantara in a day of Brahma. I'm going to read the next verse also. Naratvam aptar eva vartamanai Saravai Surupai Samam Advayasan Vaikunta Lokadikam Ashuhitva Nityang Shachatrapya Parichadadin Swaparamaishwaryamapi Prasaktam Durdarupeksha Shriyam Apyananyam Asmadrusho Nanya Katim Shabrityan sarvan anadvityasayati tatra. Though the Lord's personal expansions assume many different appearances, the Lord is one with them all. And that Lord suddenly abandons Vaikuntha and his other abodes. He abandons his things and his people of those abodes, and his own supreme power, and he leaves far behind his consort and servants like us, who are exclusively devoted to him and have no other shelter. Neglecting us all, he goes to the material world. Commentary. All the expansions of Vishnu are included within the original Godhead, Krishna. Thus, when Krishna descends to Mathura Gokula in the material world, takes all his expansions with him. They are non-different from him, yet each of them also has his own individual identity. As indicated by the word adhikam, and so on, in the phrase Vaikuntha Lokadhikam, when Krishna comes to earth, he leaves aside all his other abodes, from Indra's heaven up to Vaikuntha. He abandons his paraphernalia of those abodes, his ornaments, palaces, weapons, thrones. And as indicated by the second, and so on, in the phrase Tatratya Parichadadin, he also leaves behind his servants and attendants. He loses interest in his innate powers, like self-satisfied renunciation, and puts them aside too. He even neglects the goddess Mahalakshmi and his eternal associates, not inviting them to accompany him, even though they are exclusively devoted to him. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gananjana Sadakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Garim Tat Kipatamaham Bande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shri Mate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shanyavari Pastyachate Satarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Narada Muni speaking. It's been 2 weeks since we had our last class on Saturday, so I'm a little bit out of sync of our context. But Narada Muni's last verse stated that he wished to uncover a jewel that he has long kept stored in the treasure chest of his heart, which, of course, he was indicating that and this is the point we ended on, I believe, last time, that he wanted to reveal more to Gopakumar, but it was not the appropriate time and place to reveal all that he wanted to reveal to him. Therefore, he's described that he has kept it stored in the treasure chest of his heart, knowing that he would have an opportunity to do so later. And as the commentary ended in text 91, it also, last sentence states that he has not discussed this with anyone before, which of course seems to indicate it's definitely confidential. And we've explained many times why in other places it was not suitable for Narada to speak on these topics because of those who were around. They would not be able to understand. Premaratna, are you able to hear me okay? Can you shake your head? Yes? Thank you. But now, because of the unique circumstance, which has, by good fortune, come to Gopakumara and to Narada, they are in Uddhava's house, and there's no one else around. Previous, as was indicated by Sanatana Goswami and Gopakumara himself in his presentation, others were nearby, and that's why they had to speak very softly. But now they have the advantage of being in Uddhava's home. And now two opportunities are there. They have the advantage of being in Uddhava's home, number one. The second opportunity is that Gopakumar has, what is the word I'm looking for? He's, it's a certain word I'm looking for, it's not coming to the surface. Ripened. That's the word I guess would be best suitable. He's ripened in his hankering and in his attachments to the point where he's ready to have all of these new topics revealed, specifically about Krishna's abode, Krishna's associates, and the love they exchange with each other. But first he's going to speak about Bhoma Vrindavan. And therefore Sanatana Goswami explains in the verse, in the commentary, he says that Narada now describes the most confidential glories of Bhoma Vrindavan, which is Goloka's manifestation on earth.
Теперь Нарада хочет объяснить особое положение.
Oh, you're in the wrong channel. Was that temporary? Okay. Goloka's manifestation on earth. In order to prepare the grounds for establishing these glories, he's going to first speak about Krishna's super excellences of that abode. We have many times talked in reference to Dwarka, and we've also spoken about in reference to Goloka, how the same activities the Lord engages in, both in his worldly presence in this world, in the material world, and in his aprakat lila in the spiritual world. And that the apricot Leela in the spiritual world, all the same activities that Krishna performs are manifest there. Except, of course, we've said about killing demons, we've talked about that, and Krishna's birth, because Krishna doesn't take birth in Goloka Vrindavan, but he does in Mathura. Hare Krishna. All right. Interesting today. We were talking about Bhoma Vrindavan and Goloka Vrindavan. And as I was explaining, we've already talked about how the Lord's pastimes in both places are the same, except for slight differences in reference to the existence of demons and Krishna's birth. But otherwise, the Lord comes to this world to fulfill the purpose as described, because he's eager to taste the pleasures of supercharged prema. This is how it's described in the commentary, which when he does, and as described in the verse today, he brings with him all of his different expansions. We've talked about that before. I believe when there was a time when Gopakumara was inquiring about the presence of the Lord in Vaikuntha, because he didn't see him there, and by the time he noticed he wasn't there, and by the time he began in his inquiry, the Lord had already returned. And it was described that it appeared to be like a very short trip, in, that the Lord was not present in Vaikuntha, but actually it only appeared that way because of the way time manifests in the spiritual world. Nonetheless, the Lord's different expansions from all of his different abodes enter into the body of Krishna whenever Krishna descends. He brings them with him. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is explained by Kaviraj Goswami why the Lord brings these expansions with him. I wanted to read a few of those verses, and I'll take advantage of having the translator who could translate those verses for me from Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's in the Adi Leela chapter 4. But it's the same reason why Krishna brings all of his different expansions, because Krishna comes personally because his only interest is to give pleasure to his devotees. Annihilating the miscreants, re-establishing religious principles, and giving pleasure to his devotees. The first two, annihilating miscreants and re-establishing religious principles, is done through his expansions. And giving pleasure to his devotees, Krishna is doing that in his original transcendental form. I think we once read before commentary by Srila Prabhupada. Yes, I've definitely talked about it previously in the class, where he was quoting the verse, how Krishna's pastimes are bewildering, from the prayers of Queen Kunti. And he used the word vidambanam, which means bewildering, and explained what this word bewildering means. He says, one of the reasons why it's very bewildering is because Krishna comes to deliver the sadhus. And he says, but who is a sadhu? He says a sadhu is one who's above the modes of material nature, and a sadhu is already delivered. Krishna doesn't have to come to deliver them because they're already delivered. So there must be another reason why Krishna comes. And Prabhupada went on in that particular lecture to explain that the primary reason Krishna comes is to give pleasure for his devotees, annihilating the miscreants, re-establishing religious principles can be done through his different expansions. But that was Prabhupada's explanation, that because the sadhu is already delivered, therefore there must be another reasons besides delivering the sadhus, because Prabhupada said, why would Krishna come to deliver the sadhus if they're already delivered? He must have something else he wants to do, which is more important. And he said, he comes to give them pleasure. Actually, the words he uses, he comes to satisfy the innermost desires within the core of their hearts. That's what he says. He comes to satisfy the innermost desires within the core of their hearts. So, therefore, Krishna brings all his different expansions with him because there are devotees in Mathura, there are devotees in Dwarka. They have a particular relationship with Krishna, and that relationship they have with him is quite different than the relationship Krishna has with his devotees in Brhad. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is described that Krishna's pastimes in the Dwarka are complete. In Mathura, Mathura they're complete. They're more complete in Dwarka, and most complete in Vrindavan. So that means that when Krishna manifests his pastimes, then he doesn't display all of his qualities, all of his characteristics. Although he's complete, he's not displaying everything. In Dwarka, he's displaying more, but not fully. But in Vrindavan, everything, to its fullest extent, displays all of his qualities. And we've talked about that also. Why he does so, in order to reciprocate the moods of the devotees in these various abodes. But we've also talked about that when Krishna is, even when Krishna is in Dwarka, the characteristic that he displays even in Dwarka is that he's crying in separation for his devotees in Braj, because they mean the most to him. Therefore, one of the topics which will be described and we'll read about is that actually Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. He can't leave Vrindavan. And although he comes to this world, the reason why he brings all his different expansions with him is because it's through those expansions that he satisfies the devotees in places like in Dwarka and Mathura. Although it may look like he leaves, he doesn't really leave. And of course, this was also evidenced in the past time when Akrura was taking Krishna from Vrindavan. When Akrura was taking Krishna from Vrindavan, then he stopped on the outskirts of Vrindavan. He went to take bath in the Yamuna River. Krishna and Balaram were seated on the chariot, and while he was there in the water, in the Yamuna, he was looking and he saw Krishna and Balaram present there in the Yamuna, and he couldn't understand why are they there in the Yamuna. He just left them on the chariot. And then he went, looked at the chariot and saw them still sitting there as Krishna Balaram. And then when he looked again, he saw Balaram as Anantashesh, and he saw Krishna as Mahavishnu lying on a bed of Anantashesh. And actually, I think the verses in that section describe that Akrura was chanting his mantras in that place. And because he was chanting his mantras in that place, then the Lord appeared to him according to his mood of those mantras he was chanted in those forms. And that was specifically to show that, yes, Krishna and Balaram were on the chariot, but when they left, it wasn't Krishna and Balaram leaving, it was Vasudeva Krishna and Krishna's expansions and Balaram and his expansions. They were going out, and actually not Krishna, he doesn't leave Vrindavan. And of course, the devotees, it's also described, I can't remember where it is described, but it's described that the devotees still feel separation of Krishna as if he left Vrindavan. But in their feelings of separation, meditating on him and actually connecting to them through the feelings of separation, to them it seems like they're associating with Krishna in a dream. It's that's such is the nature of their feelings of separation. So the point is, and what we're going to read in Chaitanya Charitamrita, is that Krishna descends primarily to satisfy the inner desires of his devotees. And the reason why he brings all the other expansions with him is to fulfill all the other purposes that needed to be fulfilled through them. He doesn't do it himself. What he does, and that's what Kaviraj Goswami talks about afterwards, what he does is he reciprocates with loving exchanges with his friends, with his parents, and with his lovers. And he comes to display those pastimes for the benefit of all who have cultivated the desire to associate with Krishna in that mood. He comes to bring them to the spiritual world. And but I'll read these verses from Chaitanya Charitamrita, just a few of them, which describes this point which I'm speaking about. Beginning on Adi Lila, chapter 4, text 7. The scriptures proclaim that Lord Krishna previously descended to take away the burden of the earth. Paratanaya sadhanam vinashaya duskritam. To take away this burden, however, is not the work of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The maintainer, Lord Vishnu, is the one who protects the universe. But the time to lift the burden of the world mixed with the time for the Lord's incarnation. When the complete Supreme Personality of Godhead descends, all other incarnations of the Lord meet together within him. And the next verse, text 11 and 12, Lord Narayan, the four primary expansions, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Adiruddha, Matsya, and the other Leela incarnations, the Yuga avatars, the Manvantara incarnations, and as many other incarnations as there are, all descend in the body of Lord Krishna. In this way, the complete Supreme Godhead, Lord Krishna himself, appears. At that time, therefore, Lord Vishnu is present in the body of Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna kills the demons through him. Thus, the killing of the demons is but secondary work. I shall now speak of the main reason for the Lord's incarnation. The main reason. Right? Secondary reason, re-establish religious principles and to annihilate the miscreants. Secondary. And therefore, all these other manifestations of the Lord descend with him. They leave and descend with him to fulfill those purposes required when killing demons and fighting in the battles, various battles outside of Brhad. They're all done through his different expansions. So what is the main reason? Text 15:16. The Lord's desire to appear was born from two reasons. The Lord wanted to taste the sweet essence of the mellows of love of God. And he wanted to propagate devotional service in the world on the platform of spontaneous attraction. Thus he is known as supremely jubilant and is the most merciful of all. So these were the two primary reasons. We gave the two secondary reasons. We gave, of course, one primary reason was to satisfy the devotees. But another primary reason is given. He also wanted to taste. He also wanted to taste these, or as described, this supercharged prema. This is what he wanted to taste. In the association of his intimate devotees who render service of spontaneous love, devoid of any knowledge of his majestic opulences. And that's why when we spoke about this in a previous class, we specifically explained why those majestic opulences are inferior to the opulences of Brhad. Because the opulences of Brhad are far more attractive, not only to the Krishna himself, but they're far more attractive to the devotees who love him. They're not at all interested in his majestic opulences, but they relish the simple opulences of Brhad, Krishna, in a simple environment of Vrindavan. Of course, we describe it as simple, and sometimes we hear the various descriptions of Vrindavan filled with Chintamani stones, and the pathways are lined with rubies and valuable gemstones, and Krishna's kunjas are all decorated with beautiful. This is how they appear, in beautiful, very beautiful ways. But nonetheless, the most attractive features are the simplicity, devoid of the majestic opulences which are spoken about in today's verse, that Krishna abandons his paraphernalia of all those abodes, his ornaments, his palaces, his weapons, his thrones, And as indicated by the second and so on, he also leaves behind his servants and his attendants. He loses interest in his innate powers like self-satisfied renunciation, puts them aside too, and he even neglects the goddess Mahalakshmi. We talked about that. I guess it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we told the story of Hera Panchami, when goddess Lakshmi was coming to bring Krishna back, and that whole pastime. She was feeling neglected by him. What is he going there? What do they have in comparison to what I have? And she was, of course, bringing all of her servants to come and to beat everybody into submission in order to bring the Lord back to where she felt he belonged. So, but nonetheless, the Lord's desire to appear was born for two reasons: to taste the sweet essence of the mellows of love of God, and to propagate devotional service in the world on the platform of spontaneous attraction. Therefore, Krishna was thinking. This is still Chaitanya Charitamrita. All the universe is filled with the conception of my majesty, but love weakened by that sense of majesty does not satisfy me. If one regards me as the Supreme Lord and himself as a subordinate, I do not become subservient to his love, nor can it control me. In whatever transcendental mellow my devotee worships me, I reciprocate with him. That is my natural behavior. And then the verse is quoted, Yatamam prapajante, tang tataiva bhajamyaham. To the degree that they surrender to me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects. So of course Krishna is saying, or Kaviraj Goswami is saying, that Krishna is saying that does not satisfy me. Of course we should not think that the devotees are not satisfying the Lord, who are not on that spontaneous platform of love, but they don't satisfy him in the most complete way. And that's why we spoke about complete, more complete, and most complete. That Krishna is most complete in his subservience to the desire of his devotees in Brhad. More complete and complete elsewhere, but most complete in Brhad. So we should not think that they're inadequate, they do not satisfy the Lord. But he's most satisfied by his Vraja Bhaktas. And we've talked about that before also. Then he explains in these verses these various levels. He says that if one cherishes pure loving devotion to me, thinking of me as his son, his friend, or his beloved, regarding himself as great and considering me his equal or inferior, I become subordinate to him. Devotional service rendered to me by the living beings revives their eternal life. O my dear damsels of Braj, your affection for me is your good fortune, for it is the only means by which you have obtained my favor. And then three famous quotes, verses we've oftentimes referred to. The speciality of Vraja Prema is that Krishna says that my mother sometimes binds me as her son, nourishes and protects me, thinking that I'm utterly helpless. My friends climb on my shoulders in pure friendship, saying, what kind of big man are you? Don't you know that you and I are equal? And if my beloved consort reproaches me in a sulky mood that steals my mind from the reverent hymns of the Vedas. Taking these pure devotees with me, we've talked about that also, how Krishna takes his eternal associates with him. And we talked about how they manifest and expand in different abodes. Some of them manifest in Vaikuntha, and then some come in their original forms to Bhama Vrindavan. They come in and then sometimes the expansions from the other abodes, they enter into their forms in Bhama Vrindavan. They all come just as Krishna comes and brings his expansions with him. His devotees come and all their expansions also come with them. And then when they leave, they return to Aprakat Lila, and their expansions, they return to the various places where they had expanded to. And in this way, Krishna is always in Vrindavan. In his Aprakat Lila, he's always there. And Krishna, in his most complete form, is also in Vrindavan. In Bhama Vrindavan, he doesn't leave, only he leaves as Vasudeva Krishna leaves. I wanted to read also just a few verses, very few. Wait a minute, I just wanted to finish this one last verse. Taking these pure devotees with me, I shall descend and sport in various wonderful ways, unknown even in Vaikuntha. I shall broadcast such pastimes by which even I am amazed. And then he speaks about the gopis. How Yogamaya, by the influence of Yogamaya, will inspire the gopis with the sentiment that I am their paramour. Neither the gopis nor I shall notice this, for our minds will always be entranced by one another's beauty and qualities. In Lagu Bhagavatamrita, chapter 5, text 461. The following words of Sri Yamala Tantra are sometimes cited. Krishna born among the Yadus is someone other than the complete Krishna. The original Krishna never leaves Vrindavan to go anywhere else. Yadu Kumara, Krishna, he leaves and goes outside of Vrindavan. But the original Krishna never leaves Vrindavan to go anywhere else. Text 462. In Vrindavan, he always has two hands, never four. He plays constantly in the exclusive company of his cowherd girlfriends. And in the commentary, it is stated, Rupa Goswami is not saying that Krishna in Vrindavan and the Krishna outside of Vrindavan are two different people. He could never say something like that. They're the same person. We've already said this many times. If Krishna never left Vrindavan, why did the Vajavasi suffer such pain of separation that Uddhava had to go there to console them? It's the same person. This, of course, will bewilder the minds of most people. They're the same person, but then why did Uddhava have to go to help the Vrajavasis when they felt such pains of separation? Why did the Vrajavasis travel the great distance to Kurukshetra to meet Krishna? And why do some Puranas say that Krishna visited Vrindavan again? How did he visit again if he never left? With these questions in mind, someone may propose that Nanda's son, with his Vyuha Vasudev merged within him, left Vrindavan to go to Mathura and elsewhere, and then later returned from Dwarka to Vrindavan. Someone may say that. But this explanation would contradict the words of the Yamala Tantra. Srila Rupa therefore answers these questions with reference to Krishna's prakat and aprakat lila. This is how to understand. And prakat lila, Krishna doesn't leave. And this is going to be explained in the next verse. In his manifest form, Krishna travels to the capital of the Yadus. He then hides his identity as the son of the king of Brhad and presents himself instead as Vasudev. This Vasudev appears both with 2 arms and with 4. In the commentary, this is Srila Rupa Goswami's explanation of how Krishna leaves Vrindavan in his Prakat Lila. Krishna keeps private his identity as the darling of Raj to foster the particular loving relationships the Mathuravasis have with him. There he simply shows himself as the son of Vasudeva. So he keeps private, doesn't show it, doesn't display it, doesn't manifest his affectionate relationships as he does with the Vrajat Bhaktas, doesn't display it there. He hides it. And that's what we've been speaking about so many times of Krishna's presence in Dwarka, how he had to hide from everyone present his feelings, his attachments towards his devotees in Braj. After displaying various pastimes in Mathura city, the great hero of the Yadus then goes to Dwarka to exhibit many pastimes there. In Dwarka, he reveals his 3rd Vyuha expansion known as Pradyumna, from whom appears his 4th Vyuha expansion, Aniruddha. We find descriptions of many different kinds of amazing and supramundane pastimes of these 4 expansions of Godhead, including their marriages in Dwarka. During his visible pastimes in Vraj, the devotees felt separation from Krishna for 3 months. After these 3 months, he again appeared there as if manifest anew, and the devotees directly enjoyed his company. Commentary. How did the Vajavasi survive Krishna's absence after he left them to go to Mathura? They survived because they had to endure the fire of separation for only 3 months. Or looking at this another way, they were able to bear the sweet ecstasy of love and separation for only 3 months. When Krishna again showed himself in Braj, he attracted the Vajavasis so intensely that they felt as if he had appeared for the first time. Just as dyeing cloth with an astringent alkali gives it a brilliant color, so the experience of separation from Krishna intensified the pleasure of the devotee's contact with him. For this purpose, Krishna made them remain without him for some time. There's more. I sense that I'm reading now because I have the facility to read for the benefit of those who understand English, but it may not be so easy for those who don't understand English to follow all of these details, especially since I didn't have time to give this material to the translator before class. So it may not be so clear. And I can see that from the faces on the screen. So I should probably, as they say, I think I'm going to stop here. I will expand on these things in the next class, because they will continue in these topics in the following verses. As we read that verses, what was it? Anyways, about the next 10 verses, they will be describing Krishna's super excellent qualities. Before speaking about Bamba Vrindavan. And then the description of Bamba Vrindavan will be given to Gopakumar. I'm going to read today's verse again, just the verse, because to bring together the topics I read from Chaitanya Charitamrita and from Lagu Bhagavatamrita. Though the Lord's personal expansions assume many different appearances, the Lord is one with them all. And that Lord suddenly abandons Vaikuntha and his other abodes. He abandons his things and his people of those abodes and his own supreme power, and he leaves far behind his consort and servants like us, who are exclusively devoted to him and have no other shelter. Neglecting us all, he goes to the material world. So it appears to be like neglect, appears to be like abandonment, it appears to be like what's the word? Partiality. It appears in various ways, as Narada is describing, that there is something more attractive to Krishna, which warrants him to leave and to descend to Bhoma Vrindavan. Now please try to remember, we've also talked about this before. We've talked about, which of course is it's another feature of Krishna which makes it so difficult to fully understand him. And whenever we discuss these features of Krishna which are unexplainable and difficult to understand, it kind of evokes within us that Aishvarya principle of Krishna's inconceivable pastimes, which to some degree, for those who are more spontaneously attracted to hearing only about his sweet pastimes, it somehow seems to contradict to have to be reminded again about these inconceivable potencies that he displays again and again. But as we explained before, that hearing more and more about Krishna's inconceivable potencies, how unlimited he is, how great he is, how many, the various expansions that he manifests himself, and how everything that exists throughout the spiritual and the material worlds are all emanating from him, unlimitedly. Unlimited universes are manifesting from the pores of simply one of his expansions, Mahavishnu. And when we hear that how he is Krishna's tu Bhagavan Svayam, he is that Svayam Bhagavan Krishna, who is the original source of everything, how he becomes so subordinate to the love of his devotees in Brhad. So much so that he forgets his divinity, so much so that those who love him in that mood are not even aware of his divinity, so much so that they display human-like behavior and pastimes in intimacy, which almost like are similar to the experiences of this world, except they're completely transcendental. The fact that Krishna becomes so submissive and subordinate to these devotees who manifest such spontaneous love, it increases the sweetness. If we understand that here he is, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, yet he's so captured by their love that he cries, he runs in fear, he forgets about the reverential hymns of the Vedas when he hears the chastisements of his consorts, and his friends jump on his back, and by doing so, they display a love and affection for him whereby they're greater than him or equal to him. It's overwhelming. And Prabhupada, in fact, I might have mentioned this recently, I can't remember in the class. Prabhupada was, a few days ago, I was listening to Prabhupada speaking to George Harrison and John Lennon and Yoko Ono, and in their conversation, Prabhupada was, he was speaking in a way that, wouldn't this be nice? Isn't this attractive? And he begins describing specifically the moods of Krishna's friends, his parents, and his lovers, and how they capture Krishna by their love. And then he tries to suggest to them, that, doesn't this sound very appealing? Of course, how much they were able to understand and grasp in that exchange is, and I was using that as an example that Prabhupada doesn't. He always presents. He doesn't compromise. He presents the spiritual world, and even if people are not ready yet to hear it, and I was using this to establish that the point that Prabhupada oftentimes said, that any system of religion that teaches its followers right from the very beginning to love God is a genuine system of religion. And this is what Prabhupada was teaching. He didn't hold back. And then the other part that really captivated me in his conversation with the three of them was then Prabhupada, because they are famous singers and musicians, and Prabhupada wanted to attract them to the musical sound of the Vedas. So he began singing to them the verses of the 7th canto of the Bhagavatam, Prahlad Maharaj's prayers, in the most beautiful. I mean, I've listened to this at least, I don't know, 5 or 6 times. I've gone back and listened to Prabhupada again. The way he sings it, I cannot possibly capture it and try to present it in a way. He's singing so beautifully the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj to them. And he just goes on, it's just singing the prayers, a perfect meter, repeating them. And what are those prayers? Those prayers, the verses he was repeating, were the verses where Prahlad Maharaj is describing as blind men led by other blind men, they fall into the ditch. and, and he was reading the verses about how persons who very much attached to the material, bodily conception of life, and they repeatedly chew that which is already chewed. Their inclinations towards Krishna are never aroused, either by the instructions of others, or by good instructions, or even they're never awakened within their hearts. He's speaking to them, singing these verses to them from the 7th canto of the Bhagavatam. I wanted to, immediately as I was listening to them, I wanted to call Shyama Sundar and ask him, did Prabhupada just happen to have those verses right in front of him at the time? Or did he I don't know. I wanted to ask him, somebody who was present there, but they were so perfect, the verses he was singing to them. And then he was trying to attract them because they're such famous singers. And he was singing these verses. And then he ended, and I think his next question, he said, so who do you follow? Something like that. So tell me, who do you follow? And I think Yoko Ono said, oh, we don't follow anybody. We just do. And then Prabhupada knew exactly from that point on. It's perfect. It was perfect. But my point is that I don't want to get lost in the Leela, in the Prabhupada's Leela. But the point is that what was the point? Prabhupada was willing to give Krishna's pastimes to them. Simple, attractive pastimes of a cowherd boy in Brhad who has these relationships with the gopis and the gopas and with Jasoda and Nanda Maharaj. And he's conquered by their love. He's just simply conquered by that love. So the point I was making, and I'll go back to the point that I was making before I went off onto this, I don't know where I went, but is that we were talking about Krishna's manifesting his pastimes in Boma Vrindavan. He comes, he brings his associates, comes and brings all of his expansions with him. But please remember, this is not a one-off event. This is the point that I wanted to make. This is not a one-off event that, we're talking about, when Krishna came to Boma Vrindavan, he brought his eternal associates with him. But as we've talked before, that Krishna relishes it so much that he goes, like the hands of a clock, from one universe to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, continuously. And as Prabhupada explains, and as Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also explains, he continuously goes from one universe to the next, and he relishes it so much, as I mentioned once before, that even when all the universes are annihilated, then Yogamaya creates universes so Krishna can continue to travel and visit Yogamaya's universes during the whole time when the universes are unmanifest, so that he never stops. Inconceivable. But that's Krishna. He's inconceivable. He's so inconceivable at the same time that inconceivable Lord, who through his various potencies manifests in these various forms, manifests all these different abodes, and from whom he is the seed-giving Father of all living beings, and he's completely subservient to those who love him out of spontaneous attraction. Comes conquered by them, completely conquered by them. So how can he ever forget? For a moment, how can he ever forget such devotees? He doesn't forget them. He doesn't forget them. And these are the points that are being brought out in the verse that, as Narada Muni is saying, that it seems like he forgets us. Seems to be neglecting us. He leaves. He leaves from all of these various places, and he takes and leaves behind his palaces, his ornaments, weapons, thrones, leaves us, his servants, in these places, and those who are attending to him, and he even puts Mahalakshmi leaves her. Something must be attractive, but it doesn't leave for so long, as we mentioned before. And these are the... anyways, that's a summary of this verse, which I tried to give a summary to this and the other verses that we read. We'll stop here, and we can chant a little japa together. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Hari Vasudeva Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. You have to excuse me for 1 minute, please. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna. Thank you, devotees. Maybe next time. Hopefully tomorrow won't be the same thing with the internet. But we did what we could. We'll end here. Tomorrow morning's class is at 10 o'clock a.m. It will be for the Russian-speaking devotees. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada ki